Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a video on the makeup look that Jennifer Lawrence has in the movie Red Sparrow. I don't know, I can't do this accent. The look is very classy and it like caught my eye when I saw the picture, and she's got a double winged liner look. At the same time, her bottom liner is extremely thin, and Jennifer Lawrence has got amazing eyes. The thing is that I tried that look on my eyes and it was not really appealing, so I went for a darker under eye look where she's got a very thin line. And you can also say that I did not achieve a very thin line as how much that makeup artist has achieved. So I hope you guys like the video. Please hit the thumbs up button if you guys do. A little like, share, comment, subscribe.
So let's move on to the eyes first. I decided to do the bottom lash line first because if one messes up, one can achieve good rectification. If you guys know what I mean. So I started off by applying a very thin layer underneath the eye. I made sure it's not going in my waterline. It's below the waterline, close to the lash line. So after I achieve a good outline, I'm going to start filling it up, as I will now. Yes, there you go. I filled up the inner part. And the wing took time, to tell you guys the truth, but striving perfection takes time. So once I'm happy with how my eye looked, I moved on to the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm sorry about the lighting, it kind of like switched for a second. So I picked up the shade that I'm showing right now in the second last row, and I applied it on the crease to cut the crease. So after cutting the crease, I take the palette up again and I take the darker shade in the last row and apply it on the outer corner of my eye and try to blend it so it gives more definition to the eye. Then I move on to the first row and take the third color and apply it to the below my brow bone so that the brow is defined. Then I move on to the second row and the first shade, that's the yellow. I don't know why I didn't show it properly, so I'm just gonna apply it all over the lid, my center lid, and I'm trying to wing it out in between. If you guys remember the picture that I showed of Jennifer Lawrence earlier, she had a very clean two separate wings. So I'm trying to wring out the, I think it's amber golden or yellow golden shade out, as I'm showing right now. And then I move on to, am I moving on? Okay, no, I'm not moving on. And then I just blend until I get a good look. Then I move on to the third row and pick up the first shade and apply it in the inner corner of my eye, as well as blend it out a bit with the other amber shade, the golden amber. Then I move on to this second last row and pick up the third shade and apply it in just the center of my crease, or the inner and the center to the center of my crease, and just blend. So I try to achieve making this triangle, which I kind of did, thankfully. And once the triangle is achieved, then I join it to the center of my lid and just work with it. I made sure that the inner corner is thin and it just gradually increases. Then I try defining the inner corner of my eye with the liner. So since my bottom lash line is pretty thick, I made sure the bottom part is thick and the top part just joins it. Then I apply some of the shade that I've applied earlier on the inner corner back on this in the corner of my eye. Then I mascara myself super much because I don't have falsies on, so I'm just gonna mascara it. I applied like 3 to 4 coats. And then I move on to my brow and just filling my brows to get better look. Though I feel Jennifer Lawrence did not actually do a very sleek brow. Moving on to foundation, I apply the foundation on my face as everything is given right on the screen, so I don't need to explain anything else, just foundation. Sorry, I got a booger in my nose. Then moving on, I get the NYX Wonderstick in Deep Dark, and I'm just gonna contour my face as so. The shade in the Wonderstick is not the same as my concealer shade because it's kind of similar to my foundation, so I move on to the NARS contour and highlight stick to get the lighter shade for my highlighting. Blend, blend, blend. I contour my nose with the NYX Wonderstick again. And then I apply some of the black shade from the last row from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette onto my eye. I'm using the Huda Beauty palette for the mirror. Sorry about that. So then I apply pressed powder all over my face to lock in all the cream that I put on my face till now. And then I move on to the cheeks. So I highlight my cheek with a brush that's definitely not a fan brush, but I made it into one is what I can say. And then I apply some blush after highlighting my face. Moving on to the lips, I use lip liner and just try and contour. Put an X on top and 3 lines in the bottom. And then she has a very, very red lip in one picture and the other picture has a darker definition. So what I did is take that shade, which I used to put on the outer corner of my eye, and I just contoured my lips with that.
Okay guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. It's awesome. I know that one of my eyebrows is like kind of weird, but that's how I roll. Other than that, I'll see you all later. Bye!